Hi there. I'm Rob, film podcast co-host and left-wing crank. And for the next 5-ish minutes, I'm going to pontificate on celebrity political endorsements and speculate on a superhero's 2020 voting preference, starting now. Recorded in the Rob Christensen Radio Network's socially distant studios, it's the Film Friday Fiveish with your host, Rob Christensen. Oh, and before I forget, please like and subscribe. All right, because I'm a big film nerd, I was listening to the John Campea show the other day, somewhere up here. Apparently, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson endorsed the Biden-Harris ticket. Now, some are concerned that this may affect his career. Well, you don't have to go as far back as Paul Robeson and the Hollywood blacklist to find out what can happen to a racialized American who dares to talk politics that isn't the most middle-right mush. Colin Kaepernick, anyone? So yeah, The Rock is taking a risk, and for what it's worth, good on him. That said, I think the more interesting question for all of us is, why do we give our celebrities so much bandwidth to share their politics? And why do we love and or hate them when they do? I want to hear from you, my several viewers, on this, so comment down below. For me, I suspect these folks play the roles that Greek or other pantheistic gods once did in our lives, as paragons, moral or otherwise, and when they step out of that box we've made for them, we get particularly pissed. But I want to know what you think, so comment down below. Now, before we start talking about superheroes and the Manichaean struggle between good and evil, i.e. the American presidential election, I want to plug our next live stream show on a different fight between good and evil. We Summon the Darkness. Check the flick out on your fave streaming service, and then join me and Jim on YouTube. I got a link here. No, here. On Monday, October 12th at 9:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time here in North America, UTC offset, -5, and help us take our analysis of this film way too far. Now, I know you've all been wondering about that key American voting bloc, superheroes. So for the next few Fridays, I will profile leaders of that community and how I think they'll vote based on their recent films. First up, that patriotic super soldier and, according to Ant-Man, owner of America's ass, Steve Rogers, Captain America. Cap, as he's known to his intimates, is a walking, talking anachronism, a fictional symbol of the greatest generation. So you wouldn't be going way out on a limb just saying T. Trump and calling it done. But if you go just a little deeper, it gets even redder, if you know what I mean. Exhibit 1. Marvel's The Avengers.
We made some modifications to the uniform. I had a little design input.
The uniform? Aren't the stars and stripes a little old-fashioned?
People might just need a little old-fashioned.
Good Lord, why don't we just slap a MAGA cap on that guy? Exhibit 2. Captain America, Winter Soldier. I mean, the whole movie is about him fighting a cabal of deep staters bent on controlling everyone extra-legally. Trust no one. Exhibit 3. Captain America Civil War. Like an OG militia member, Cap refuses to heed constituted authority, saying his judgment alone will stand for whether or not to take violent action. Team Trump all the way, right? Not so fast. At the end of Civil War, he and his bosom buddy, Bucky, are refugees forced to seek asylum in Wakanda. Not to mention that Bucky is patched up by their most likely socialized healthcare system. And while having a black best friend isn't much of a predictor of anything, he does select Falcon as his heir at the end of Endgame. All this leads me to think old Cap is now a Republican voter against Trump. So I'm going to score 1 vote for Team Biden. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below and, be cool. Have a rationale. Next week, I think I'll take a look at the Batman. Maybe that's too easy, eh? What about Wonder Woman? Anyway, I'm either right on time, early, or went a little over. Regardless, do me a solid on your way out and slam the like button. And, okay, fly, be free.
I've been